Hi, this is Christer. Welcome to my home studio. Today I'm going to talk to you about self-image. Do you love yourself? Do you unconditionally love yourself? It's an interesting question, isn't it? And it's a difficult one too. Am I allowed to love myself? Isn't that selfish? The more you love yourself, the more you are to love. That is my philosophy. And it's not a selfish thing. I love to share. And I know the better I am, the more happy I am with myself, the more people I can help, the more I am to be loved, the more I am to love, and the more I contribute to the world. Self-image is interesting. Self-image is what you think you're good at, what you think you're bad at, what you think about yourself. How is your self-talk? What do you tell yourself? Oh, I'm really good at this. But you say, no, I can't do that. Never tried it, cannot do it. My life philosophy has always been, I never done it, so I know how to do it. I'm failing forward. Sometimes I fall, but most of the time I actually succeed in doing what I really want. It might take longer time, it might be more difficult, it might be easier, but the basic philosophy is I never done it, so I can do it. Actually, I learned that from the kids' TV when my sister and I watched TV together when we were small kids. Often it was Pippi Longstocking, Pippi Longstrump, Astrid Lindgren's beautiful character, and she had that attitude. I have never done it, so I know I can do it. It's not proven that I cannot do it. And if I fail, then I can try again. That is a self-image thing. So think about that. What do you say to yourself? Your self-image is of course your self-talk. It's also your standard. This is how I do this. I always deliver quality. I don't care so much. You see, that's a big standard difference. So standard is so important. This is how I dress. This is how I live. This is how I work. This is how I look. This is how I travel. This is what I do. You know, the interesting thing with standard is that we raise our standards and our income will actually follow that standard. I don't say you shall be reckless. It has to feel good for you to do it. But think about standard and what is important for you, and think about setting the standard like you really want. The third aspect of your self-image is your attitude. What do you think? What do you feel? What do you do? That is your attitude. Because what you think affects how you feel, and what you feel affects what you do, and what you do create your life. So what do you think is good to do, not to do? How do you feel about it, and what do you actually do? Think about that and see if you're happy with what you're doing. The last point of self-image is discipline. If you give yourself a command, do you actually follow it? This morning when I woke up, I made a few decisions that, okay, this is how I will do this. I gave myself the command and I followed it. I did it on purpose. That means that there were certain things I didn't do, but I did what I told myself, and that feels so good. To master discipline, give yourself a command and actually do it. I want to change. Oh, maybe tomorrow. No, that's not how it works. I want to change. Let's do it now. It's just a decision. Don't let yourself down. That is also a part of your standard. Self-image is important because it defines what you really get in life. You will never outperform your self-image. If you see yourself as not as good, if you see yourself, oh, I cannot do that, I have to prove it before I believe it, you will never reach what you really want to do. It starts with saying that I know I can do this. Believe it, repeat it until you know you can do it. That's your self-talk. Talk yourself up, love yourself. Set your standard. This is how I do this. Don't let yourself down on the standard. Have a good attitude. Think about what you want. Feel it. Feel positive. Be happy. Make actions in the right direction. That's your attitude. And have the discipline to follow it. That is all it takes to change a self-image. Have a wonderful day.